All right, let's get started. Hi, everyone. My name is Lauren Barlow, and I am the owner and a career coach with Lauren Barlow Career Coaching. Thank you so much for coming to my webinar today about 3 career exploration tools that will help you find a job that you love. So before we hop into the tools, I just wanted to take a second to let you know a little bit about my background and qualifications as a career coach. So I have a master's degree in education from Salisbury University. I am an MBTI certified practitioner, a global career development facilitator, and a certified career services provider. So these are my on-paper qualifications, my resume, if you will, but I feel like some of my real-life qualifications have informed my work as a career coach even a little bit more. So I consider myself a wayfinder. I was totally lost, had no clue what I wanted to do at the beginning of my professional journey, which for me started when I was an undergraduate student. So I changed my major about 5 different times. I had no clue what I wanted to do when I graduated. I did end up landing in majoring in communications and focusing on filmmaking. And then when I graduated, I got a few jobs actually doing that, freelance and part-time contract type of work in filmmaking. So I really thought when I made that decision that was, for me, that was my dream job. It's what I wanted to do, only to realize after working in the industry for not too long that it was not for me. So I really hated working in film, for lack of a better term. So I took a moment, I reflected, which means I drank some wine, and I decided that I wanted to go back and get my master's in education so that I could do work that would help other people. So I initially started that journey because I wanted to be a college track and field coach. I'm a pretty big runner. And I changed my mind like 3 different times while I was in grad school even about what I wanted to do upon graduation. So I wanted to be a coach, I wanted to be in academic success, and I actually discovered career coaching when I was in grad school. So do you think I got a job as a career coach when I graduated? I did not. I worked in academic success for about 5 years in higher ed before I landed a job as a career coach. So I'm telling you guys all of this to say that I've been there. I know what it feels like to absolutely hate your job, to feel like you're making all of the wrong decisions and you're a failure. But I also know that all the wrong decisions will lead you to the right place, and they really just inform your journey. My wrong turns have informed my work as a career coach. It has taught me to learn to explore and love exploring new ideas. My journey has also taught me how to make plans, but also be free to make pivots when the plan doesn't work out or it ends up being not what you want anymore. And my journey has also taught me to be extremely motivated. I really enjoy setting goals and putting myself on track to reach them. And I do the same thing with my clients, whether they're big goals like landing a dream job or smaller goals like just making a decision between what resource we want to use to learn a little more about a job. Okay, enough about me. Let us talk about the career exploration tools that I would like to highlight today. So the first one is JobScan's career exploration tool. So this is a really cool resource which you can access by going to jobscan.co, going to their resources and clicking on the exploration tool. So this tool allows you to take your resume just as it is now, either upload it or copy and paste it into that little box. I think you click scan, and then it scans your resume and it looks for jobs that are similar to what you're doing now, but a little bit different. So it highlights the skills and experiences that are in your resume, and it makes recommendations for jobs in different industries or just different job titles. The other thing that's really cool about this, this resource is that if you scroll down all the way past the jobs that it's recommending, it gives you 2 different word clouds. So the first word cloud highlights your hard skills that are found in your resume, and the second one highlights the soft skills that are present in your resume. I find with clients that looking at the soft skills that this website produces helps us kind of figure out what to take with us when we go to our next career. So like learning about the soft skills that are present in our resume is a good guide for our next step. The second resource that I want to tell you all about today, or the second career exploration tool, I should say, is ONET. So it stands for occupation.net. And this is a website that's created by the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. So it has a ton of information about almost 10,000 different careers that exist. So I like to use this, this career exploration tool after working with ONET to search different job titles that we're learning about. So you can very quickly search job titles by just typing the title into the occupation quick search up in the top right-hand corner, and then click search, and you can see job titles that are associated with the job title that you popped in, and you can learn more about that specific title. ONET has a lot of information about technology requirements, skills, values, salary, and job availability information as well. So again, it's a really robust website. There's a lot of information here, a lot of rabbit holes to go down, but it is really helpful if you're kind of like considering a career that you don't know too much about and you want to learn more. This is Career Exploration Tool 2A. ONET also features an interest profiler. I'll go back really quick. If you click on that Wannabe icon, it's kind of like in the purple square, it will take you to the interest profiler. This is a really cool tool because it is just a really quick assessment, and it basically asks you just a bunch of questions about yourself, and it's trying to identify your Holland code. And your Holland code is a 3-letter code that represents the type of environment that you're interested in working in. So the cool thing about ONET is that ONET has also categorized the work environments and the jobs that it has present in its system by a code. So in theory, if the person and the work environment have the same code, the person will be happy in that environment. So ONET is great. It will tell you what your 3-letter code is, and then it will even show you jobs that also share that code as some ideas that you could continue to explore. So it's a really good way to learn a little bit about yourself and also ideate and come up with new ideas for jobs or careers. At this stage in kind of like where we are in the world right now, sometimes people are like, why would I make a change right now? Like, are you crazy? And I like to say, no one's crazy for thinking about making a change. It actually takes 3 to 6 months to find a new job. So starting this process sooner rather than later is really great. Just because a job isn't available right now doesn't mean it won't be 3 to 6 months from now. I also, obviously, because of the industry I'm in, I recommend that when somebody realizes that they do need a change, either job or career, that they hire a career coach to help kind of guide them along this journey. It's really nice to have someone there with you every step of the way to, again, guide you down certain paths and bounce ideas off of, and just have somebody there as a support. I like to think of career coaches as career travel agents. If you've ever tried to plan a vacation on your own and then you try and plan one with a travel agent, you'll realize that it's a lot easier to use a travel agent because you have somebody there that's kind of helping you narrow your options and even help present you with options sometimes. So a career coach is there to, again, help you just make decisions about your future and help you kind of learn more about your options and what's even out there for you. Career coaches are also really helpful because after you've kind of decided what you want to do, we're even there to help make that happen. So once you've identified a job that you want to go after, we're here to help you write a resume, a cover letter, update your LinkedIn profile so that you can effectively differentiate yourself from other candidates and land that dream job. I want to go over 3 different ways that I help clients. So 3 of my different career coaching programs that I offer for my clients. So this is just a quote from one of my clients who worked through my career coaching program. But basically the way I view career coaching is we work through 3 areas of exploration. So the first is self-exploration. So we look at you, your wants, your needs, your values, your personality, and we kind of set our compass to figure out where we're going to go in this job search. The second phase is industry and network exploration. So identifying resources out there to help us learn more about certain jobs and careers, and then looking into our network to see how our network can either support our job search or help us learn more about certain careers, and then support our job search. So it's coming up with a little bit of a strategy to help us research, network, and then strategize for the job search. The last phase in the career coaching process is the job exploration phase. So this is where we are actively looking for employment, we're looking for jobs, we're working on a resume, a cover letter, we're updating that LinkedIn profile, and we're also working on interview strategies and salary negotiation if the client desires to have help in that area as well. So I work with clients in this career coaching program all the way from the I need a job, I need a change to we did it, we got a new job. Smaller programs, which is just offshoots of the career coaching program, is I do offer interview coaching solely. So you have an interview coming up and you need somebody to work with you on preparing for this interview. That's usually about 2 sessions, and salary negotiation is included in interview coaching. So during an interview coaching session, we'll kind of work through researching your new employer, your new role, and reflecting back on your experience to figure out which pieces of your experience are going to be best to speak about in the interview. And lastly, I do resume coaching as well. So this is a three session coaching program where we look at your resume as it is, make any changes that we need to make, any updates, and then we identify a job description of interest, and we make sure that we're tailoring that document to that very specific job description. All right, so we have arrived at the last career resource that I would like, or sorry, career exploration tools that I would like to share with you all today, and that is LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is an awesome way to explore different careers because it can kind of help you just learn more about a career path somebody took, and obviously jobs that are out there. So if you're interested in a new role like marketing director, for example, you can search marketing director in jobs, people, and groups. Searching for this title in jobs will help you learn more about salary, job availability, skills, and requirements that are helpful to have in this new role. And you can begin to think like how you have those skills and requirements built up from your previous work. It's helpful to also look up marketing director in people, especially if you're a new professional. You're not going to graduate and get a job as a marketing director. You're going to graduate and get whatever the first step is in along that journey. So it might be an account executive, or it might be marketing assistant. Who knows what the title is, but it helps to look for people who currently hold that title right now and kind of stalk them on LinkedIn and look back to see you know, what their first job was after they graduated and what their second job was. And then you can use those titles in your search to figure out a job for you right now with the goal of eventually becoming a marketing director. The last reason why LinkedIn is awesome is obviously for its networking capabilities. So it's really helpful, especially when we're pivoting and we're going into like an entirely new career, to figure out, you know, how you're connected to that new career. And if you're not, how you can get connected to people that are working in an industry of interest. I always encourage clients to do what I call informational interviews, because there's only so much research that you can do on the internet before you have to kind of talk to a person to get the questions that are really important to you answered. So LinkedIn is a great way to learn about people that are working in that industry and identify those that you could conduct an informational interview with, so that you could learn more about this career idea that you're exploring. All right, so that was it. Thank you all so much for attending this webinar. We learned about 3 career exploration tools today: JobScan, ONET, and LinkedIn. If you're interested in scheduling a consultation to learn a little bit more about my career coaching, interview coaching, or resume coaching programs, you can do so by scanning the QR code or going to laurenbarlowcareercoaching.com. I would really love to hear from you. And yeah, just thank you so much for your time and attention, and I hope you all have a really good day. See you.